just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. What do you look for here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bryce Terang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ramos makes the catch. 1 away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Christian Yelich.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. Popped up. Ray brings it in, and there are 2 outs. Two down, bases empty. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fastball for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers on.
Oh, diving stop. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Man at first, and now it's William Contreras. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Brewers strand 1, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Quinn Priester. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Bottom of the first. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Willie Adames stands in. Not close with that one. Ball one. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be.
There goes the runner. Up the middle. Ortiz gets it to first.
He's out.
And they get Adames for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Up the middle. Fires over to Hoskins. And there are two down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Foul ball.
Chapman gets a piece there. And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Line drive. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco, scoreless after one. Back here in San Francisco, leading off, Rhys Hoskins. Ray is 225 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Ray back to work, and that one ripped to left. Ramos pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. And there's a foul ball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That one missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Two down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The pitch. That one drilled left field. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's the rookie third baseman. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. He's got it, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Elliot Ramos. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So here's Wade now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Pitches in the dirt. 1-0. There's a strike at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We plate 2 full. It's the Brewers 1 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. The 1. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is down low. That's to third. Knocks it down. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1 so far. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And another ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
First and second, no outs. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Reached on an infield single his first time. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Terang on third with 2 out.
Ball inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, bases full. Freeland will hit next. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses the first out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Brewers leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Right through there for a strike. Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Tyler Fitzgerald now at the plate. And foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time. That
Ball
misses.
outside.
And that's ball one. And the slider just misses.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Breaking ball inside. And now 3-0. Jung-Hoo Lee in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. It out in his first at bat. Just missed. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. That one almost got him. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive, base hit. Yastrzemski rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Matt Chapman. First pitch, and he just misses. Two on, 2 outs. That's in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Up and in. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Adames, the lead runner at second. Lee on at first with 2 down. Pitch misses inside. 3-1. Elliot Ramos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. 1 runs in. The relay throw.
Oh, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Chapman headed home. He'll score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's the Giants DH, Lamont Wade Jr. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Now move to first. And he's back in there. That one out to right. Freeland pulls it down, and that'll do it. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 4 and the Brewers 1. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this
Ball,
one. He's
that's
only
down.
given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now a full count.
You know, sometimes all it takes is
Full
getting to the
count.
next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
No.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ramos makes the grab for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a foul ball. That's
Ball,
off the
no.
mark. 1-1. And that's
2-1.
outside.
Hurry.
Just
No,
off
that's
the
a ball.
outside edge. And now it's
Full
3-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Chapman settles under this one. And that is that. Brewers go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. That
Ball
one
one.
misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So they forced the starter to
ball,
put in a
2
lot of
strikes.
work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Hit in the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. Nabs it, and there's one down. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Grounded out his first time up. Ball
No.
1, no strikes. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball left. Air.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner takes off. Curve. Hit right back to him. One at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Giants 4 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. And now, Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good. Definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Flores takes it to the bag. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
One out, bases empty. Next offering upstairs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 2-1. In the air, left field. Ramos moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH.
Ball one.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1-1.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late on that fastball.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Yastrzemski makes the catch, inning over. Gone in order are the Brewers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Tyler Alexander.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He's 2 for 2. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. And that one hit to first. Hoskins takes it himself. One up, one down. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Yoel Payamps getting loose out there. Hudson warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And ball one.
1-0.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And here is Matt Chapman. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Lee leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That is the inning. So the Giants leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Oracle Park, top of the 6th inning. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Ray back to work. And a big swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one fouled off. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-2. That's a little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this. Eric Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's going to be Sal Frelick. 1 for 2. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ortiz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball off the plate.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that is out of play.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Collins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just missed. Contreras on second. Hoskins at first. 2 out of the inning. That one the other way. They take the force out. That's out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Giants 4 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the 6. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Hard hit right side. Terang over to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So a man aboard now with one away. Wilmer Flores. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Inside. And now it's even 1-1. In the air, left side. Collins under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground. And it gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And that's in there for strike 1. Two outs. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Giants leave a couple, but they lead at 4-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval. Here's the 3rd baseman. The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
There's the strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one ripped. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff.
Back to the top of the order now. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. 1 for 3. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Jackson Chourio digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's in there at the knees.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the dirt, blocked. And a swing and a miss, and 2 away now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Christian Yelich. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. That's through there for a strike. Two outs. And the slider just misses. Line drive brings it in for the third out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brian Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order, Mike Yastrzemski up here. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone. Now 1-2. Good
Ball
eye
2.
in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And that misses. Ball 1. Hudson, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Yoel Payamps, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Lee in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Terang over to first in time. That ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Tyler Rogers. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Couple of walks and a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. Going to count 1 and 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
One-two to Contreras. And that just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Out to center. Lee under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Rogers, a 6'3" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And that one is downstairs, and the count is 1 and 2. The Brewers trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Out there to center. Lee makes his way towards it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yoel Payamps.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a foul straight back.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Well, that's really the money spot,
0-2.
down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. 1-2 to count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Lamont Wade Jr. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And that is
that's the ball.
downstairs. 1-0. Wade off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That misses. 2-2. And a ground
Foul
ball
ball.
to first, and that's a foul ball. Two outs. That one down the line. Slings to first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Giants 4 and the Brewers 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Walker.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Foul ball. The 0-1. That's
No.
inside. Swing and a miss. Ryan Walker the strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Collins, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's way high, and that is ball one. And that skips in the dirt. That one lifted to left. Puts it away for the out. Two-way down. So it's their last chance in this one. Number 63 up now for the Brewers. There's the strike. Walker is just one strike away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Runner at first with two away. This is Bryce Terang. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.